What it do, guys? It's your girl Carmen Lexi, and I am here where we serve dope. What do we serve dope? We serve different opinions presented to educate in an entertaining way, a different kind of way. Let's get it, y'all. Let's get it, y'all. Let's get it, y'all. Let go. Let go, guys. Today, my sister's a little busy with the children, you know, so I got a lot going on, but I am researching and fact checking for a few other videos I'm working on. Shout out to the subscribers who are sending me stuff. I see you, boo. I'm working, baby. You know what I'm saying? I got y'all. But in the meantime, I saw this video right here. I wanted to give y'all something, feel me? So it's a quick little video, but listen, I just had to do it because y'all know I need y'all opinions. Because when I saw this, I was like, bruh. Like, yo, it's crazy out here. You can't even get stopped at a stop sign and feel safe enough to go home after that. Like, now you gotta be scared of just being stopped at a goddamn stop sign. Like, you know what I mean? Stop sign. Like, that's been happening a lot too much. Like, too much often. You feel what I'm saying? That's crazy. That's crazy. You're scared. You either scared you're gonna go to jail or you gonna die. Like, dead ass. Like, you scared you're gonna get shot, you gonna get tased, or you gonna go to jail. Like, you be scared to get stopped nowadays. The insanery. Like, and it's true. It's sad, but it's true. People is scared to get stopped. You be like on a panic when you see like the lights and shit of a police car. Like, you don't sell no drugs, you ain't no hustler, you ain't robbing motherfuckers, but if you see a police car lights, you be like you done did something. Like you remember when you was 7 years old and you stole a piece of candy from the fucking corner store and shit. You be like you about to get caught doing some shit and you ain't even do shit. Fucking ridiculous out here. Leads me to the story for today, okay? This is a young lady. This is a lady who got pulled over by a sheriff in Camden County, some shit like that, and it gets crazy. It gets crazy. Check it out.
Yes, you sure let us know.
Well, if I need anybody, I ain't calling St. Mary's. I'm calling for a deputy.
Sure, yeah. We'll be there fast. We'll be there faster, okay? Let me go deal with her real quick. Just a second.
I'll probably pull a case number.
Okay.
I'm out if you need.
Yep, thank you.
Hold up already. Deal with her? Why she say deal with her like that? It's already some type of animosity right there. What's that?
Hey, Dawn. Miss Dawn. Hey. Well, step ahead for me. Because I want you to. Because I'm going to talk to you. No, I want you to step out.
I'd like to think with you if there's a reason why.
Yeah, I want you to step out.
But there's not a reason for me to
because
step
I
out.
told you to step out, okay? So let's not, I want you to step out because I need you to step out, okay?
I need to have a reason.
You don't have to. Where is it stating that you have to have a
back over your
yeah,
feet?
come on.
Yeah.
Get out. Get out of the car. 11:59 Kim, I need another unit.
40 unit route.
Get out of the vehicle. I will break this window.
You need them 1018.
She won't get out of the car. Get out of the car, so I'm going to break that window.
You're not going to break the window.
18 Camden, I'm mobile. I'll be to her in 30 seconds.
Get out of the vehicle. Get out of the vehicle right now. Oh my God.
7-1 by 6-away.
Listen to me. I really don't want to break your window. I really don't. But when I tell you to get out of the vehicle, you are to get out of the vehicle. So get out of the vehicle.
1118 is 23.
Are you fucking kidding me? Get out of the vehicle right now.
Just hit the damn front of the vehicle.
Get out of the vehicle. Get out of the... Get out! Right there! Get the fuck out of my fucking car! Right now, get out! Get out of the fucking car! Get out! Are you fucking kidding me? Get out!
Taser, taser, taser.
Get out!
Roll over now.
Get
Roll
out!
over.
Jesus fucking Christ, Dad! What the fuck? Dad! Put on stop! I got him in tail.
Yeah.
Oh my God! If my legs are so hairy, I check my knee because it's killing me.
So she jumps on her in the car. All right, granted, this woman could have listened, right? She could have complied and a lot of this shit wouldn't have happened, right? But the nerve of this woman to like pull her out the car, slam her on the floor. Couldn't you just wait till a male officer came, or couldn't you just wait to some type of backup? Why would you violently pull this lady out the car? What are you getting out of doing that? It's only making things worse. That's what escalated the shit. Like, wait for another officer or call a supervisor. She's asking for a supervisor. Call a supervisor. Like, why? This is the same thing. Like what? Just call the supervisor. You pulling her out. Not only did she pull her out like that, slam her on the floor, all of that, even after she was handcuffed, she grabbed her by the hair and slammed her on the car. Like, what? She had the right one, baby. Even though nobody could do anything, right? In the handcuffs. But yo, my mouth would have been insane. Like, I would have been saying all types of shit. My mouth would have had to do the work. Like, this bitch would have been all types of bees, hoes, dirty, nasty, stupid. Stupid ass. My mouth would have been doing the work, because if I can't touch you, my mouth would have been going insane. Like, this woman abused this woman from beginning to end. Like, real talk. The minute she said, no, call your supervisor, and she didn't want to do what she said, the lady went sick. This is a typical Karen to me. Officer Karen, this is here. This is an officer Karen, for fucking sure. Somebody who don't get their way, and then get mad, go crazy, and then want to play victim. That's what this is.
Okay? You okay? You're right. Sit down. Okay. She hurt. She want or need medical attention. I'll ask her. Christy's fine. I got Christy. You go check on her. You okay?
I'm sorry.
It's all right. You're okay. Relax.
I just wanted her to step out the car so I could talk to her about her. We already discussed it.
Relax.
I'm so mad. I'm so like, the fuck did that even come from?
18 Camden, go ahead and start me a squad for the suspect.
Yeah.
I'm clear. Eagle Alpha 4 District 4, respond to a traffic stop in front of the Shell station at 1365 East King Avenue. Use deployment. Eagle Alpha 4 District 4.
You good?
Yeah,
I was coming.
I know. I don't know where that came from. Honestly, she would not get out of the car.
You did what you got to do, okay?
No,
she was non-compliant. You did what you had to do to get her.
That you did what you had to do, right? She was not compliant, and you did what you had to do. Nothing about what she did was okay. Let's mention that she kind of throws herself under the bus by saying that I don't know what happened. Kind of like you lost your shit. You kind of admitted that you lost your shit right there. Just saying, I don't know what you thought you was getting by saying I don't know what happened and that. I just wanted her to get out. I just wanted You admitting that you flipped your shit. You admitted you lost your shit. Like, just keep it a bean. Like, that's what you just admitted. Yo, I've seen so many situations. She could have handled that so. What was the point of the male officers being there? First of all, let's start there. What was the point of the male officers there? They could have went easily swooped in and got some type of authority. Like, although one of them was an officer, but the other one was a dispatcher. So he couldn't do much, right? He couldn't do much. That was the one that was like, oh, no, you did what you were supposed to do, blah, blah, blah. That was a dispatcher, right? Sorry. Then let's talk about how she's having a whole tantrum. Is this woman a Karen? This is a definition of a cop Karen type of woman, because she was just mad that she didn't want to do what she wanted her to do. It was like now she's catching the tantrum, like, oh my God, where did this come from? I don't know. The sympathy card, I'm feeling Karen. I'm feeling real Karenish. Like, please tell me what y'all think. But she's just an officer, officer Karen, who got some authority. So this is what a Karen looks like when they actually have a little bit of authority, and it doesn't work. When she realizes that her authority means nada. This is the type of woman, her kids don't listen to her at home. Her kids disrespect her like a motherfucker. She be out here beating them and shit that don't work. This is that type of woman right here. She don't know what to do when they don't listen to her as she go crazy. Try to get control with the general public and get played every time like the Karen she is, and every other Karen that be trying us out here, these squeakums. She just tried to do a whole pity party in there. Like, oh, I don't know what just happened. Like, who was it that happened? One would think that, oh, she just had a lot piled up and she flipped out, you know, some days it's just not your day, you know. You got shit going on at home, you got shit going on at work, and that could very well be true. But this right here, maybe a little bit of that and a little bit of Karen. She Karen in the motherfucker. I don't get what nobody talking about. My hair look crazy, y'all. She Karen in the mug. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, let's go ahead and find out what happened with these officers. Because now I need to know, like, what's the update, right? Let's get into it. Guys, first update, okay, is from October 5th of 2022, guys. October 5th of 2022, okay? Because this happened last year, okay? It says, Camden deputy under GBA investigation for violent traffic stop. She said, oh my gosh, she's going to kill me. Now, that's the deputy that's saying that she's saying that the woman that she stopped was trying to kill her. Okay? It says, Camden County deputy under investigation after January traffic stop turned violent. During a January stop for a minor traffic violation, the Camden County Sheriff deputy rammed a handcuffed woman's head into a police cruiser, according to the dash cam footage. The sheriff's office suspended her for 2 days, but in early spring, she was honored as a deputy of the month, guys. Get out. Wow. This week, the Georgia Bureau of Investigation confirmed it is investigating the law enforcement officer at the request of the Brunswick Area District Attorney. A development prompted after civil rights activists' complaints about what they believe is a pattern of aggressive behavior by the deputy. The nearly month-old probe of the use of force incident involving Deputy Christy Newman is still underway. A GBA spokesperson said, Brunswick Judicial Circuit DA Keith Higgins' office says it is waiting for the report before commenting. The DA's office will make a determination when the investigation is received and reviewed. A representative from Higgins' office wrote in a statement Tuesday. The previously unreported investigation comes after another controversial incident involving Newman's behavior at a July traffic stop that started at a speeding violation and resulted in the arrest of the car's passenger. That's another story we could look into. I think we're gonna click that, but we're gonna wait. The January incident that the GBA is focusing on began after Newman pulled over a Camden County woman for running a stop sign in Kingsland. It escalated when the driver refused Newman's order to get out of her car, according to the body and dash camera footage. After a struggle over the driver's side door, Newman pulled the woman from the car, handcuffed her, and struck her in the face twice, according to the footage. The police camera then shows the deputy grabbing the driver's hair and ramming her head into the bumper of a police cruiser. The Camden County chapter of the NAACP publicly released body camera and dash camera footage for both the January and July incidents. The group has called for Newman's firing. When asked by the current about the GBA investigation, Captain Larry Bruce with the Camden County Sheriff's Office said Newman is on paid administrative leave while the investigation is ongoing. Wow. The sheriffs wanted an unbiased outside agency to look at this video and to do an entire investigation of the open prior to Newman's action. Bruce said, "That's where we're at now." In January, the sheriff's office disciplined Newman for violating use of force rules during the stop and gave her 2 unpaid days of suspension and 6 months of probation, according to the disciplinary documents. Newman's supervisor ordered that she received training on use of force and office safety, and documents said. 2 months after that, Newman was honored as Deputy of the Month, according to the Facebook post. At some point between January and July incidents, the sheriff's office made Newman a K-9 officer, guys. Wow. Ended up being hit in the face. Charis Faria, 46, of White Oak near Woodbine, is the woman Newman pulled over at the start of the year for running a stop sign. She faces pending charges for obstruction of law enforcement, driving on a suspended license, window tint violation, and failure to stop at a stop sign, a jail listing showed. Faria, who worked for the city of Kingsland Water Department, said her father served for numerous years for the Tampa Police Department and she respects law enforcement officials. But her encounter with law enforcement in Camden County left her feeling scared of being pulled over again. "How do I know I'm not going to get somebody else on a bad day?" she said. Period. The fear of Newman is tremendous for me still. Like anytime she could be next to me, behind me, and I won't know where she's at, Faria said. Just feeling like any moment in time she can jump on me or beat me up again or put me in jail again. On Sunday morning on January 16th, Faria was driving towards the Shell gas station off of Highway 40 in Kingsland when she drove past a stop sign. Deputy Newman who was nearby, quickly drove up behind Faria and flagged her down to stop, according to the dash camera footage. Newman collected Faria's license and ran it through dispatch. She learned that Faria's license was suspended out of Florida, but not the reason why. In an interview, Faria said she was aware of the license suspension at the time of the incident. She said she had moved from Florida to Georgia and was in the process of getting her Georgia license and was arguing with Florida's DMV over a reported lapse in insurance coverage. Newman sat in her car and wrote Faria a ticket for the stop sign violation. She also had a conversation with a second deputy who had arrived on the scene, in which she appeared to understand the parameters of the driver's rights. She's on private property at this point. I can't make her get out of her car just to tell her she can't drive it. I can't make her really get out of her car. Well, if I'm not arresting her, Newman told her colleague about the driver. Newman planned to tell Faria that she couldn't drive on a suspended license and give her the chance to get someone to get her and the vehicle, since I was unable to allow her to drive due to her being suspended, according to Newman's report. The body camera footage shows Newman approached and then asked Faria to step out of her car. When Faria asked why, the deputy said, "Because I want you to." Faria refused to come out without the deputy giving her a reason. She then asked to speak to the supervisor. In response, Newman began pulling at the driver's door. Newman walked away, called for backup, and then returned to Faria's car, threatening to break her window if she didn't come out, the video shows. Get out of the vehicle, I will break the window," she said. Newman got the door open and pulled Faria from the car to the ground face first. Newman then jumped onto her back and wrapped her arms around Faria, the footage shows. Another deputy arrived and used a taser on Faria twice. The deputy and Newman got Faria in handcuffs. While walking Faria in handcuffs towards her sheriff's vehicle, Newman cursed at her and struck Faria in the face twice, according to the body and dash camera footage. Newman then grabbed Faria by the hair and threw her headfirst into the bumper of a police car, the footage shows. We know all of this, though. Okay, let's read this. Excessive force investigation. After the incident, Newman sat in her patrol car. Her body camera footage continued to record her emotional recounting of the incident. She expressed surprise at how angry she had been. "I don't even know where that came from," Newman said about her reaction. She would not get out of the car. A 911 dispatcher who was with Newman for a ride along during the incident offered her reassurance. "I think you did everything great. You didn't shoot her," her dispatcher told Newman, according to the body camera footage. Faria, meanwhile, had a different reaction. She said when Newman was bringing her head towards the car, all she could think was, "Oh my God, she is going to kill me." EMS arrived to treat Faria at the scene with no injuries noted, and she refused treatment. According to Newman's report, deputies then took Faria to the Camden County Detention Center. She was booked at around 12:30 p.m. on Sunday. She remained there until Tuesday because of the Martin Luther King Jr. Day holiday, according to Faria. Despite what Newman wrote in her report, Faria said in an interview that she sustained abrasions to the face from hitting the concrete and neck and back trauma from hitting the front of the car. The emotional damage and fear of local law enforcement has been longer lasting, she said. Faria says she now avoids driving through Kingsland and St. Mary's. If her family wants to go out for dinner, they drive to Brunswick instead, she says. Faria hopes for more training for the Camden County Sheriff's Deputy for Newman to be fired due to her treatment. The Camden County NAACP, which first amplified Faria's story, said the GBI investigation is a good first step to instilling public confidence. "We believe that the law should apply to everyone, even those that wear badges," Timothy Bezant, branch president, said in a statement. "We will continue to expose and bring awareness to the culture of excessive force that has been uncovered in our local sheriff department." Yeah, because it sounds like they were all... Let's go back up here and see her July incident, y'all. Let's see. Camden traffic stop leads to black passenger arrest controversy. Wow. Is there a video before we read this whole thing? Because I'd rather just watch a video. Let's see.
Well, that comes back to 2021 Chevrolet Silverado red and color red.
Hey, how you doing? I'm Officer Wilkins over the Kingsland Police Department. You got your license and registration on you?
About 29 to 74.
What you doing 93 for?
I wasn't doing 93. That was the car next to me that was fine.
Okay.
I literally...
Does he have? Do you have your license on you? You don't have it on you? Will you give me your name and date of birth? What's up? No, you don't have to. That's why I'm asking you. You don't have to at all. What's up? I was just identifying you. That's all. What's up? Will you write it down for me? Is there anything illegal inside the vehicle at all? Are there any large sums of cash? Anything like that? Drugs? Guns? Nothing?
Why would there be large sums of cash in there? Like, he had like a whole motive. Like, he knew exactly why he stopped his car. Like, cash. I get the drugs or anything sharp or all that stuff, but large sums of cash. Like, he was specific with that.
Would you guys let me search the vehicle?
I mean, is there any probable cause?
Do what?
There's no probable cause and no reason to search the vehicle? No. I'm saying, did you go to the vehicle? No. I've been through too many situations. I'd be damn
Well, it's
is it because
her.
you're coming from another state?
Well, I was just asking. I mean, there was no specific reason. Just asking you.
I mean, literally, all we're doing is trying to get to South Carolina to visit my godmom for her birthday.
Okay. That's why I mean, you're more than welcome to say no. It's completely up to you. You're the registered owner to the vehicle, so I mean, it's up to you.
I mean, no. I mean, I don't have nothing illegal in here. Like I said, I wasn't the one speeding. It was the car next to me.
Okay. Well, I got you speeding.
I don't know how I wasn't doing more than 72.
Okay. So this is his information?
Yeah.
And you're saying I can't search the vehicle, right? Okay. I'll be right back with you, all right?
So if one is speeding, right, you stop them, you get their license, you get their registration, okay? If all is well, you give them a ticket and you send them on their way. So either this person did not have registration or insurance or something like that, that would make them want to go hard on telling them to get out and searching the car or wanting to search the car. I don't know why we led it was led to them getting out the car, but let's keep going.
Touch me. Put your hands behind
Don't
your back.
touch me.
Put your hands
Nick,
behind your
stop.
back.
Hey, Mike, look, I'm still
Drop that.
recording.
Let it go. Give me your phone.
Get off me.
Give me your phone.
Oh my God.
Give me your phone. Get back. Give me your phone.
You good, you good.
No, they manhandling me. That's what they doing.
Your
They
fucking
manhandling me.
hand. Get it.
Hey, they manhandling me. They manhandling me. No, I'm not stopping. Y'all are not
Here,
finna
take it,
manhandle me.
watch it. Take him to the ground.
This is a lot easier. I ain't
15. Step it up a little bit.
You better give me that fucking hand.
There you go.
You got him?
Yeah, he's good.
You about a dumb motherfucker, ain't you?
No.
You about a stupid motherfucker.
What?
No.
Well, let me have the slingshot.
Can I have
And
my
the
phone?
phone.
Give me your goddamn phone.
Camden, top 31, you 10-4.
Yes.
I'm definitely suing your ass. I'm suing you for every last dollar, bro.
10-4.
Whoever he is, he's no fool, okay? First of all, them snatching her phone out her hand like that? What? What is the animosity with this precinct? First of all, well, second of all, whatever all, okay? This precinct, oh, no, we're gonna have to burn this bitch down to the ground. Like, everybody here, who's training these idiots? Okay? Like, who is training the idiots at this department? Because they all idiots. What are we doing? They all got an anger problem. Like, is the main sheriff a bully or something? It's like they all got a point to prove or something. Like, what? Yo, the whole precinct gotta go. Like, there's gotta be like retrain. Everybody gotta get fired and rehired or some shit. Like, we gotta all the way to the top. Everybody gets fired and rehired. Cause what? How the whole precinct is a fool. I can't. Boy said, oh, I'm really suing that ass. He said, oh, y'all all set. Oh, y'all snatching off. Oh, y'all all set. Not my lady.
Wait. Let's go. Let's go to work. Woo, let's go to work. Come on. Let's go to work. Here. Sit. You sook. Sit. Sook. Good boy. Good sook. Bubba. Good sook. Good sook. Here. Good sook. No, not in. Sook. Here, sook. Here. Come on. Sook. Here. Right here. Sook. Right here. Sook. Right here. Sook. Good boy. Sook. Good boy, Sook. Good boy. Here. He alerted.
Right there, she claims he alerted. This is when she claims that the dog alerted, and this is, I guess, when they decide to arrest him, or when the deputy walks up and she yells to arrest him. Let's read the part where she came on the scene. Argument begins when she came on the scene, right here. When Newman arrived 5 minutes later, the traffic stop began to escalate. She told Burns to move their car and instructed the city cop that the two should pat down the driver and passenger according to Newman's body camera footage. See, it was because of her. Of course. Now, Newman is the officer, guys. You know who she is. She's the one who beat up the lady at the stop. Okay, the last story. Okay, the officers asked both Jenkins and Burns to step out of the car. Deputy Newman told them she wanted her K9 dog to do a free ear search around the car, but why? For what? Jenkins got out and began filming the encounter on his phone. Newman's body camera showed Jenkins kept stepping away from the officers as they tried to pat him down. "You have no reason to touch me," he said. Deputy Newman began yelling at Jenkins. "Get over here now," she said. "I am not playing." She then called for backup while Wilkinson patted down and increasingly agitated Jenkins. Jenkins repeatedly yelled at the officer for the reason for the pat down. Jenkins asked for a supervisor. "Well, it ain't fucking Walmart. You don't get to ask for a sergeant," Newman shouted back at Jenkins. They continued to argue with each other. "Dude, you are this close to going to jail," Newman said to Jenkins. According to her body camera footage, Newman went to her patrol car to get a leash for her K9 and saw her colleague, Deputy Alex Watson, arrive at the scene from the other side of the interstate. "Hey, get him," she shouted at the Watson, referring to Jenkins. "Get the guy." Wow. Because she couldn't do it. She don't got no, you know what I mean? She ain't got no force. Look, forceful arrest, period. She wanted him to be forcefully arrested. Watson approached Jenkins while holding handcuffs. Watson's body camera showed, "Put your hands behind your back," he told Jenkins twice. Jenkins argued and didn't move. Watson put handcuffs on Jenkins' left wrist. He told Jenkins to drop his phone, which was in his right hand. Jenkins didn't budge. Watson then grabbed Jenkins' neck and slammed his torso and head onto the Kingsland patrol car while shouting at him to give up his phone, according to body camera footage. Both Newman and Wilkinson rushed to grab Jenkins' right hand, the footage shows. Newman continued to shout profanities. Watson pushed Jenkins' face down onto the grass median. They took his phone away from him. When Jenkins is handcuffed, Deputy Watson began cursing. "You about dumb motherfucker, ain't you?" Watson said as she pushed his hand into the top of Jenkins' back. The body camera footage showed when Watson noticed Burns, which is the girlfriend, the driver, right, filming the encounter from her phone, Watson snatched her device too. His body camera showed, searching for drugs. When Jenkins handcuffed, Newman brought her K9 to Burns' car. She led the dog around the vehicle and then had the dog jump into the car through the open driver's window, according to the deputy sheriff's body camera. But did he consult her? Did they have a reason to do this? I mean, if she's licensed and registered and insured, what's the problem? Newman told the other officers they were cleared to search the car when her dog alerted to drugs, the footage showed. So yeah, we saw that her dog alerted that there was something in the car. Officer Wilkinson and Deputy Watson then spent around 20 minutes searching the car. Found nothing, I bet. According to the arrest warrants filed later, they found no drugs, but they did allegedly find drug paraphernalia. A search of the vehicle was conducted and yielded multiple baggies containing a green leafy residue, a black scale that was covered in a green leafy substance, and a THC pen charger battery labeled ooze. This brand is commonly associated with the providing THC products, a warrant said. Okay, so they smokers. All right. While the search was ongoing, Deputy Newman repeatedly used profanities as she described the encounter to other officers and a Kingsland police supervisor who had arrived at the scene. "He disrespected me. I was about to beat his ass, okay?" Newman said to the supervisor, according to body camera footage. "He kept mouthing, so I called my people and I said, y'all get here, because this ain't working," Newman said. "We're going to take him to the ground and we're going to beat his ass, okay?" So this does sound like that shit you see on TV, you know, like them precincts that got like teams, like corrupted police teams and shit. Like that's what this sound like. She called her team and shit. Like she got a few corrupted officers that could come help and assist her ass. And that's basically what it looked like in her first incident with the lady. After the search, Deputy Watson put Jenkins into his patrol car, according to the footage. His girlfriend asked what he was being arrested for. "You'll find out after he's booked," Watson told Burns. Wilkinson, meanwhile, wrote her speeding ticket while Watson drove Jenkins to the Camden County Detention Center. So she got a speeding ticket and sent off. So that's what they should have did in the first place. Why was she picking at him? Was it because he was black? Did they pick at him because he was black? Like, why else did they feel the need they needed to search the car? Like, he gave y'all his information. She gave you the information. The car was registered and insured. You telling me it ends off with her getting a ticket and sent to her merry way, but he gets arrested? Because y'all found residue in the car? What? Quality of evidence under scrutiny. Deputy Newman said she believed Jenkins disrespected her, but her body camera footage raises questions about the quality of evidence she used to suspect any involvement of drugs, period. During and after the search of the car, all three Camden officers claimed to smell marijuana. The paraphernalia Jenkins is charged with having is described to have green leafy material on it, according to the warrants. Wow. Newman, however, said that her K9 is not trained to detect marijuana, according to her body camera, but it did. My dog is trained and imprinted on 4 drugs: meth, cocaine, ecstasy, and heroin. All right, not marijuana, Newman told Burns, the driver ticketed for speeding. Okay, so whoever trained this dog is an idiot too. Everybody's an idiot, including the damn K9. That's crazy. Jim Flesner, a professor at Mercer University School of Law and a former assistant U.S. attorney of Chicago, says that the sequence of the K9 officer action raises further legal questions, period. The dog went into the car when there was no consent, Flesner said, and I think that's a problem for the police, period. Agencies respond. Jenkins' lawyer Jackie Patterson discovered that his client was facing an arrest warrant when told by the Current. It doesn't make sense to give a man charges after you book him into jail and let him leave, Patterson said. That's what they did? Wow. In Georgia, the statute which Jenkins allegedly violated pertained to a person who knowingly and willfully obstructs or hinders any law enforcement officer in the lawful discharge of his official duties. Flesner, the former assistant U.S. attorney, says that Jenkins had a right to express his displeasure, but whether he became a threat to police is open to interpretation. Yeah, because he didn't show no threat to me. It's really a judgment call whether his confrontation conduct rose to the level where the police were going to be concerned for their own safety. He said, how? He was not aggressive. He wasn't complying, but he wasn't aggressive. Bruce with the Camden County Sheriff's Office said Jenkins was to blame for the incident escalating from speeding violation to the forceful arrest and drug investigation. Normally, we have people who are going to cooperate. They present their driver's license, their insurance, anything that asked of them, Bruce said. The gentleman became very belligerent. That's when the deputy stepped in. Kingsland Police Department Chief Rick Evans declined to answer questions about the agency traffic stop policy and incident, stating it was under administrative review when reached last week. Wilkinson, the officer who initiated the traffic stop, has resigned, according to disciplinary documents, after an unrelated high-speed chase in which he wrecked his patrol car a week after the traffic stop. Stop it. I told y'all, who is training these people out there, like the whole precinct down to the ground. It was a second high-speed pursuit in 9 months, y'all. In 9 months. And the city determined that Wilkinson was deemed a liability to the city of Kingsland. The police department, at the behest of Kingsland city manager, sought to transfer him to the city fire department. Wow. You're just going to put him in another department? From police to fire? You just take him out. He shut this shit down, okay? Should he wish to pursue employment in the law? So he could still work for the law, but it would have to be in fire department. But he declined. He declined the transfer. Of course he did. Dangerous for drivers. Timothy Besant, president of the Camden County NAACP branch, the bullshit branch, said his group asked that the sheriff's deputies involved in the incident be taken off the street until a thorough investigation could happen. Besant, who reviewed the body camera footage of the incident, said the traffic stop could have easily turned deadly. As a resident of Camden County, he said he doesn't want it to be known as a place that's dangerous for motorists. We don't want the reputation. Don't go through Camden County. Too late, because y'all all bullshit. Y'all whole precinct gotta go down. So, in conclusion though, guys, all right, I got one last video here. This is an update from the woman. It's It's more recent, okay? So I'm going to play that, let her talk, and I'll be back.
New at 11, a woman who says she was beaten by a deputy during a traffic stop is speaking for the first time. I'm Tanika Hughes.
I'm John Bachman. She's also hired a civil rights attorney to help her sue the Camden County Sheriff's Office. Action News Jack's Ben Ryan is live in our newsroom now. Ben, she and her attorney want to make sure everybody's held accountable.
Yeah, John, that woman says that learning about what happened after that deputy involved won Deputy of the Month, said it was a kick in the stomach. Now, in a year and a half since this has happened, she's hired a well-known attorney. I'm told they plan on filing a lawsuit and taking legal action.
Get out of the vehicle right now.
The woman seen being screamed at, punched, and yanked while handcuffed is sharing her story for the first time.
Who do you call when you're getting beat up by the police and everybody's standing around watching it?
A traffic stop turned nightmare for Charisse Faria. She was pulled over for not coming to a complete stop at a stop sign in January 2022. The police report says Deputy Christine Newman realized that Faria has a suspended license and asked her to step out of the car. When Faria asked her to call a supervisor, she said that's when things took a turn.
Get the out of my car.
Backup arrived and they hit her front bumper. From there, Deputy Newman can be seen in dash cam video reaching into the truck and yanking Faria to the pavement.
Taser, taser, taser.
She was tased, handcuffed, and then punched twice and her hair grabbed.
What is happening right now? Why is nobody standing up and saying, hey, stop?
She's now hired nationally known civil rights attorney Harry Daniels.
This is unconscionable. This should never happen.
It's now the 5th case he's been involved in against the Camden County Sheriff's Office.
This is not just a couple of bad apples. This is a bad apple tree.
Faria says she's never experienced anything like this before and spent 2 days in jail. She said moving forward has been difficult.
I don't really go anywhere after I come home from work because I don't feel safe driving in a vehicle by myself.
Now, in January of this year, Deputy Newman was indicted by a Camden County grand jury on charges of aggravated assault, simple battery, making a false statement, and 3 counts of violation of oath by public officer. I did reach out to the Camden County Sheriff's Office tonight for further comment, but I haven't heard back. For local coverage you can count on in the newsroom, I'm Ben Ryan, Action News Jack.
Shout out to her for taking other legal measures and suing and all that shit. Shout out to her. As you can see, the Deputy Newman there did get indicted. She did get like a few charges there. Okay, and the other officers did not, though. None of them other officers that was there, the deputy who was present, none of them got into no shit, okay? The day of that incident. As you know, the one with the passenger who got arrested, the black passenger who got arrested, you know, that deputy did get in trouble. He actually resigned, okay? He actually resigned, okay? Which I guess was smart for him because I guess he could still work in the law enforcement if he wants to, probably, but just in the fire department. Now, for Newman, right? This heifer here, okay? Now, I would say this. The driver, yeah, she could have complied, right? Because her license was suspended, right? She just wanted a supervisor, right? But she could have complied because you know you in the wrong. Your license is suspended. You know, you know, she didn't have she had the right to tell you to get out because you're not supposed to be driving the vehicle legally. You know what I mean? Even though it was a misunderstanding because you moved from one state to another or whatever this is, and you had to renew it, okay? It was still considered suspended in this state. So you would have to comply with the law, right? It's considered suspended, so you can't drive with a suspended license. So in a way, yeah, I get it, but was it for all of that? Like, no, you didn't have to pull her out. You could have waited for a deputy, for somebody higher ranking than you to come and assist you. Get assistance. For the second situation, you got assistance. You got a whole bunch of them to come over there and help you, right? Even your K-9. Okay, what blows me though is that this happens and like what, 2 months later she becomes a deputy of the month. You know, like this whole precinct is trash. Okay, guys, please be careful out here with your families. If you get pulled over, just comply. You know, if you're in the right, you could legally take actions afterwards. You know what I'm saying? But do what you got to do so you can safely get home to your family and your family can safely get home, like whatever. You know, also speak to your family members about it, especially if you are a black individual, you know what I'm saying, like whatever, because you know they go after the blacks, you know what I'm saying, nowadays, you know what I'm saying, it's let's keep it a bean, right? So even still, because I'm afraid, you know, my son is black, like let's keep it a bean. He's dark skinned. I'm African. I'm Jamaican and Panamanian. My dad was Jamaican and Panamanian. My mom was Puerto Rican, so I'm a whole big mix. However, his dad is black, you know what I'm saying. And so he got black, Jamaican, Panamanian, Puerto Rican. He got all of that. So his skin is a little darker. You know what I mean? So I be scared for him. You know, they profile out here. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. His dad is dark. His dad is dark skinned. So, you know, it's sad. It's just sad. You know, you gotta protect your peoples, protect your family, protect your friends. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it is, because it's the truth. This shit is really happening out here. Be careful. Be careful. Comply if you gotta comply. Like I said, if you in the right, you can legally handle it later. You know what I'm saying? Just get home to your families, man. Guys, I love you all. I love you all. Guys, I'm about to hit the 5K. Let's get it. I was thinking about going live at 5K, guys. But I need a topic to talk about. We got to get up here and talk about some things we can do. You know, communicate, talk, have some fun. Okay, guys, at the 5K, guys, I would love to make a live with you guys. Okay, so I just want suggestions of what you would like the 5K to be about. Family, we're gonna celebrate together, and let me know ideas on what we can do for that 5K. Okay, guys, I am so grateful for every single one of you guys who returned. To the new ones, what up, though? I'm grateful for that. For those of you sending them cash apps, I'm grateful for that. For them likes, for them shares, I'm grateful for all of that, guys. As y'all know, y'all have gotten my opinion all up and through this video. Please leave me yours, and you've been served. And I catch you on the next one. Later.